we welcome you to E.F.W Conflict. We are live from the compound tonight. Our spiritual home as E.F.W kicks off tonight with a great main event for the E.F.W Women's World Heavyweight Championship, Erwin. It will be Sakamoto Dixon, our champion, facing Morgan Morales here tonight, live one-on-one.
Oh, I cannot wait for that. I mean, Morgan Morales has done more than prove herself recently in E.F.W. Sakamoto Dixon, of course, willing to prove herself as a fighting champion.
I believe, of course, this will be the first match ever between Sakamoto Dixon and Morgan Morales, and it's for the title, so it's truly one of many firsts here tonight. Wade Nelson will also defend his World Heavyweight Championship tonight in a match later on, but we're going to kick it off with the dog, Scott Burns, and the returning from suspension, Gene Taylor, in a triple threat here tonight. And this should be an interesting dynamic here when considering all three of these men have had issues with each other in the past.
Well, I can imagine Gene Taylor's going to feel he has a lot more to prove than the other two men coming into this match after being suspended for failure to impress, essentially.
Absolutely, Gene Taylor had that losing streak when he first broke in here in the E.F.W with Scott Burns, and him and those two men had some great matches, no doubt, but Scott Burns ultimately just keep beating Taylor, and eventually a match stipulation was put in place that if Scott Burns beat Gene Taylor, then Taylor would be suspended from E.F.W for 30 days. It's 30 days without a paycheck to feed your family, Erwin. And then God knows what the dog thinks of either of these guys after he's faced them both, and both shown nothing but disrespect in their own ways to this much respected E.F.W veteran.
Well, yeah, again, the dog probably has a bone to pick with most of the people in that locker room at the moment.
Feels he's been cheated, feels he's been ignored, and claims he will not stand for it much longer. The dog, 6'3", 220 pounds, from Memphis, Tennessee. Been in E.F.W all from the very beginning. The dog's one of our bright up-and-coming talents here in E.F.W, no doubt. When he breaks out to the main roster on NEW, he's going to be one to watch, ladies and gentlemen. He already is.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, what a performer, and definitely capable of making it over to the main roster and showing what he's got there. And of course, first has to get this hurdle out of the way.
Yeah, it's going to be a important matchup.
Well, it seems he's kept the shirt.
As he kept the attitude. Gene Taylor, 5'9", 275 pounds, from Norwich, England. The Liverpool-hating Gene Taylor has made no friends here in the compound, as you would expect. But him and Scott Burns had some great matches when they both broke out onto the card. But the dog is basically the rabbit in the hole, in the hat, really. Excuse me. He's just, those two men have clearly got issues. The dog clearly has issues with them both. So will Gene Taylor and Scott Burns effectively go at it, or will the dog just kind of put a stop to all of it real quickly? I mean, it's going to be chaos, basically. It's a chaotic triple threat. It's essentially how I think this one's going down there.
I mean, Gene Taylor's still coming in quite cocky. I think may pay for that much to the adulation of these fans.
Scott Burns, 5'10", 290 pounds, from Cleveland, Ohio. He's been on quite a run. My word, what a run. Scott Burns was, of course, involved in that epic pin cell for the E.F.W World Heavyweight Championship. Scott Burns has a polar opposite start to his career here in the E.F.W compared to Gene Taylor. I mean, Burns has already had title opportunities, Erwin. Burns has already competed with some of the best that E.F.W have to offer, and has held his own, more than held his own. I mean, what must Gene Taylor think of that? They literally started in this company the very same day. They were trained by the same people. You could not have had a more different start to their careers.
Well, I think in any way you look at it, Scott Burns has proven himself right from the offset here in E.F.W.
It's great to be back live. We should take this moment to apologise for the technical difficulties that well, the company difficulties, shall we say, that prevented commentary earlier in the night. Oh, sorry, last. The entire production, Goldman sacked the entire production staff. Literally everyone got fired. And as a process of that, all the booking agents, you know this, all the agents, all the writers, all the producers, and the broadcasters had to re-audition. It was a company-wide policy. How do you not know about this?
I didn't get told that.
What do you mean? I am. What? Alright, that's it. Get Bob on the phone. I want to speak to, but I am the voice of E.F.W, and I had to re-audition on this ape, and this ape just walked back into the booth like nothing happened, is he?
Probably just sent here as punishment.
Sent here as punishment. Alright, anyway, Taryn Harvey, a debut performer here in E.F.W at 5'7" and 150 pounds from Safe Island, New York, and will face Green Girl Dynamite here tonight in a debut match in the E.F.W. Should be one hell of a way to kick off her career.
To debut against resident superhero who hasn't particularly been getting the reception she'd hoped for as of late.
Well, yeah, I mean, Green Girl Dynamite is Green Girl Dynamite. I mean, alright, she's very positive, she loves life, the kids love her, but maybe if you're over 8 years old, that kind of positivity starts to wear a little bit thin. And, you know, maybe Green Girl Dynamite just needs a little bit more edge sometimes. I mean, this girl looks tough. I know she's from Safe Island in New York, which is not a good neighbourhood. So, you know, she looks like she knows how to fight, and Green Girl Dynamite, I mean, she's 5'1" and 100 pounds worth of heart. I've said that so many times. She's from the great wrestling camp here, Fargo, North Dakota. But she is becoming the nearly woman of the NEW as a whole. Never mind just the E.F.W. Green Girl Dynamite. I mean, she was red hot when she came in there. When you remember that pop, you remember how excited the kids were, how excited everybody was that this super positive lady came out to the ring and did her thing, and she had so many impressive victories, victory, and then the losses started to come, and Green Girl Dynamite, after Morales betrayed her, has never really recovered. And she's kept this positive power of positivity thing going on with her so-called superpowers. And where's it got her, Erwin? What's it got her? It got her betrayed, it got her stabbed in the back, and it got her a losing streak.
Well,
and a
Morales,
stupid cape, I might add. While her protege gets a title shot, so why did she put that in a pipe and smoke it?
yeah, the Morales fiasco may have derailed Green Girl Dynamite's confidence.
Snap suplex.
Wow.
Whatever the hell she's called.
I've heard
Harvey.
heard good things about Taryn Harvey.
Oh, have you? Mister didn't have to audition. Well, fire away. Master of broadcasting.
Well, I've just heard that she's a phenomenal wrestler ready to make her debut here. Not much more than that.
Leg drop.
Other than being told she's one to watch.
Beautifully researched once again there, Owen. Harvey. Heading that chair, buddy. Harvey. With those big clubs to the head there.
I mean, look at it, yeah. I mean, this is all you need to know.
Oh, big headbutt to the spine. Going for a pin.
Early.
One. Very early. Too early. Harvey. Taryn Hardy. And a professional debut here in the E.F.W. It's looking like she is absolutely no slouch here tonight. Against the... Well, tonight it seems she's popular in Greek Girl Dynamite. That was definitely a cheer. Didn't hear no boos then.
No, very true.
It has to be admitted, while she was in that battle against her protege Morales, who did indeed stab her in the back, Dynamite was booed. There was a definite boo.
Well, yeah, perhaps the fans just wanting that to end and favouring Morales out of the two.
Wanting it to end. It was a great match.
Yeah, well, maybe stand alone. Green Girl Dynamite is still a fan favourite, but you know that the way fans are, when it comes to two people in that ring, they pick one.
Yeah, and the fact is that the fans know, and you know in your heart, that Morales is better than Dynamite. You just don't want to say it.
Of course, this is Extreme Rules.
Yes, of course.
Coming into play there.
Right in Harvey's playground, it seems, with that kendo stick.
Yeah, very efficient with it there, even though Green Girl Dynamite was the one to bring it into the ring.
Big European uppercut there by Dynamite. That was beautiful. Hurricane Runner again.
Best Hurricane Runner in the business, some would say. Not me though, it's Diaz. Oh, crucifix, beautiful.
Green Girl Dynamite's got to be concerned here. A loss against a newcomer could be even more devastating for her career than anything that's come before it.
Well, she's used to losing lately, Owen. I'm sure she's got a coping mechanism by now.
She went for a table this time.
Really did. This Harvey kid looks impressive. I'm gonna talk to my people during the week and see what I can find out. I didn't have anything to do with this girl's signing. That's the thing that really surprises me, Owen. I'm obviously very thankful that Mr. Goldman has let me continue in my role in talent relations as well as the voice of NEW. It is a true honour to sit in this chair and call this fabulous action here for you all here tonight. And once again, applaud his glorious leadership. And this is a hell of a match, Owen.
Oh yeah, you've done very little of the commentating part. Oh, word driven off the steel barricade there. Taryn Harvey in her debut.
Tremendous.
Tremendous.
Show of
force. What an elbow.
To the outside.
God, what an elbow.
Followed it up with a Luther's press as Green Girl Dynamite valiantly tries to get to her feet.
Well, yeah, Dynamite showing that she's still got a little bit of fight left in the dog, but Harvey clearly very comfortable in this Extreme Rule situation here. What a dive, and it's wafer thin mat. It's a hardwood floor, ladies and gentlemen. That is not an easy dive there, or an easy landing for that matter, for Taryn Harvey. Green Girl Dynamite is in big trouble here because the rookie looks like she may steal one.
Well, yeah, as I said, what a devastating loss that would be. What a spear.
Absolutely out of nowhere. It came. It saw. It got. No!
Green Girl Dynamite.
What a kick out. Harvey, what a spear. My God, what a match here tonight. Extreme Rules. It's got extremed already.
Cowboy Roy.
Boom, boom.
In a spear like that. Oh, what a DDT. Small package.
It's quite a claim. Oh, big kick to the spine there by Dynamite.
Well, you've got to admit, win or lose here now, Taryn Harvey has made one hell of a debut.
Oh, tremendous. I mean, wow, yeah, one to watch, absolutely.
Oh, sunset flip off the ring apron there by Green Girl Dynamite on that wafer thin mat.
I really think we should.
Oh, dear Lords!
Slam on
Sweet,
the outside.
sweet Jesus!
crowd weren't too happy about that one.
No, they were not. Green Girl Dynamite going to those extreme rules. You know, she's not doing anything illegal, folks,
exactly,
but as soon as she gets a little bit hardcore, these fans seem to turn against her. I mean, she is supposed to... Oh, my word, what a standing Uramaki that was!
I love that. She could very well be it.
Absolutely turned her inside out, Owen, my word.
And yet she's still got her shoulder up at 1.
That is insane.
And
absolutely insane by Taryn Harvey.
I mean, I've said it before. The NEW fans are some of the craziest. I mean, they'll boo the heels. They'll boo the faces rather, until they actually pick up a win, and then they'll cheer them again. Things like that is what make our fans unique. And again, they hate her going extreme, even though that's part of the damn name.
Because she's a superhero, Erin. Why are you not getting that? It makes perfect sense. She should fight on the side of good. Tartarak!
Taryn Harvey once again taking control here.
Oh, this, I tell you what, I like this Harvey kid already. I'm going to make sure we become friends.
Certainly proving herself.
What a Tartarak that was.
I can imagine something like that could only be a hindrance. What's she going for here? Oh my word!
Is that an STF? That's a beautiful STF.
That is a strong hold.
She is very close.
That is enough for Dynamite.
You know what? I thought Dynamite was going to get the bottom rope there, but clearly she was an inch away too far. And Taryn Harvey with an impressive debut there, really. My word.
Phenomenal.
I mean, Dynamite is no slouch. I know she's been on a bit of an unlucky streak as of late, as you would claim. I think it's just poetic justice, personally. But hey, that's just my opinion. What do I know? I had to audition. What a victory for Harvey here tonight.
Well,
what a hellacious spear. Jesus, what a spear.
I've got to say, I said it'd be a devastating loss should it happen. But what a valiant effort from Green Girl Dynamite.
Oh, of course, here we go again. Yay! She tried, she failed dismally. That's what happened. That's like what, 2, 3, 4 losses in a row now for Dynamite. I mean, I'm sorry, but right now she's just not in a really good run of form. And yeah, she's got a lot of talent, but eventually, you got to do something with that talent, Erwin. Or where do you go? You go to the sin bin, like Gene Taylor had to.
Perhaps we'll see in the forthcoming days whether one of those matches gets thrown on the card for Green Girl Dynamite.
Well, only time will tell.
In the meantime, what a debut from this woman, Taryn Harvey. Definitely one to keep an eye on.
Oh, yeah, I mean, definitely a huge potential. I'm going to do some research on this girl, and we're going to get back to you, hopefully find out a little bit more about her as the weeks and months go on here in E.F.W. But this night is not even over by a long shot, because we have our second of our 2 debutants here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a guy called Haku Ross versus Isaac Thompson on a brutal one-on-one encounter tonight against well, one of the toughest men in E.F.W. This, of course, Thompson is claimed to fame, being the first man ever to take the Reaper to his limit, to bust the man open.
Oh yeah.
Isaac Thompson still has that claim to fame in his career, despite being one of the, well, I'd say this guy's becoming one of the best nearly man in E.F.W. Erwin.
The closest man to dethroning the Reaper before Wade Nelson was successful. Isaac Thompson is tough, he is huge, he is strong, and he is one hell of a guy to have to debut against. I've got to say, I mean, I know that last match, Green Girl Dynamite, as you said, no slouch. I would consider this the tougher of the 2 challenges tonight, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, no disrespect to Green Girl Dynamite, she's a tremendous performer, but Isaac Thompson is world champion material. There's absolutely no doubt of that in my mind, ladies and gentlemen. Haku Ross could not have wished for a harder opening opponent, in my opinion, and Isaac Thompson, well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, accompanied to the ring by the powerhouse Ray Sullivan. That's an interesting combination right there, Erwin. Here we go, Haku Ross, 6'3", 350 pounds from Haiti, originally, I believe this guy's got a little bit of Samoan heritage, Erwin. I mean, he is from the island, as far as I'm aware, a bit of an army brat. He's moved around a lot, mixed martial arts background, big friends with Ray Sullivan. Apparently, I didn't know that about him.
Well, he has been here at the compound for a little while now, of course. This is his first debuting performance. But he has got to know the trainers and so on, and he must have met Ray Sullivan at some point in that time.
Oh, absolutely. You know what I like about this guy already? That he did it right. He did it the old school way, when he came to all the guys in the back and he introduced himself. He stuck out his hand. I really like that about Haku Ross, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think he's been around the block a bit, this kid, by the sounds of it. I think he did it the right way. Haku Ross. Whatever you think of Ray Sullivan at the moment, I mean, he seems to have a bit of a personality change, shall we say, as of late. But you know, he's clearly a friend with this guy, and maybe these two guys are going to team. I think that Sullivan's wearing some kind of new T-shirt there. I've not seen that before. What was that? EOD was that? Yeah, there it is, EOD. Well, perhaps that is a sign of things to come here. But Haku Ross in a very, very tough situation against Isaac Thompson here tonight. I mean, Ray Sullivan in his corner or not, Isaac Thompson is a bear, is an absolute bear. Jesus, look at this guy, he's huge. 350 pounds, no, what?
Indeed, and then there's this guy who built like a mountain.
Yeah, Isaac Thompson. 6'4", 259 pounds. So it's a little bit leaner.
Yeah, surprisingly, he doesn't have the...
No, he doesn't. Not the height or weight advantage on Haku, and there's not many times you say that to Isaac Thompson.
It's going to be interesting to see when you actually get the physical comparison between the two in the ring.
Yeah, we've often compared that Thompson to being one of the strongest men in E.F.W. Erwin. So I mean, maybe Haku Ross is the guy who challenges Thompson for his strongest man title.
Yeah, it's a good bar to test yourself on in a debut, I'll give it that.
I mean, it's between Thompson and Sullivan at the moment. We've said that so many times for strongest guy in E.F.W. pound for pound, but I mean, look at the size of Haku Ross. Look, geez, look, that dude is a big dude. 350 and 6'5".
There we go.
This guy looks like a... Oh, well. Let's hope he can take a scoop slam, because Thompson's starting this one off quick, and he's just proven he can pick 250 pounds up. So this could be a big one. This could be a long, long night for Haku Ross.
Chop block.
Oh,
Ross back
tremendous chop block.
Yeah, the height difference not too
noticeable.
noticeable.
Big clubs to the back.
Thompson, as we say, is huge, so...
Oh, snake eyes, my word, no messing about there by Ross. Smash mouth style, it seems, by the rookie here against Thompson, who's showing absolutely no intimidation here. Oh, my word. I think
stomps.
They look like cowboy boots to me, and they do not look like wrestling boots to me.
Well, they certainly look like cowboy boots to me.
Oh, my word. Well, Haku Ross has not wasted any time here on his debut match against Thompson, just stalking his prey, it seems. Yeah, Thompson in a hell of a lot of trouble. Thompson clearly hurting here.
Blocks the elbow though and delivers one of his own.
Yeah, that left forearm smash there by Thompson was a hell of a... Oh my word, what a knee, what a counter there by Thompson.
It's not often you see Thompson having to think fast against an opponent like this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Thompson knows he's in a fight now, that's for damn certain. What a torture rack this is. Oh,
drops him.
Tremendous slam there. Big elbow. And again, to the heart of Haku Ross.
Showing Ross no mercy here. But Ross,
oh, backdrop.
None either. Wanting to prove himself here tonight, of course.
Little rope. Over he goes. Haku on the attack again. Big smart right hand there.
Successful that time.
Vicious right hand. The hands the size of shovels. This dude looks like a dangerous man. What a leg sweep there by Thompson, who's not messing around at all. Getting right back in that ring. I don't think he wants any of Haku on the outside, Erwin, despite the fact that despite the fact that that Thompson's been in some pretty brutal scenarios, I think he thinks that being on the outside with Ross seems to be a bad idea.
Well, someone who can perhaps out-wrestle him here could be a threat. Perhaps he's thinking about Ray Sullivan out there too.
Well, by the looks of it, Haku, it's a good point, Owen. Haku seems to be hard hitting, not wasting any time whatsoever. In his debut, making an impression against Thompson, who was finally taken control of this match after that hellacious suplex. And yes it is, there it is, Owen.
Camel clutch locked in tight.
Shit at the legendary Iron Sheik. Oh, what a counter by Haku Ross.
Goes for a pin. I think that's way too early though. Yeah, it only just gets the one. Look at that. The strength of Ross just picking Thompson up on his shoulders.
That's nearest damn it 260, Owen, with a tremendous feat of strength from the ground as well by Ross.
Sullivan has slid a chair in that Ross is not going to use either. Bob Turner distracted
there by. This is why Turner is such a cheap ass substitute referee. I mean, how the hell did he not see that?
I don't have a clue, but he didn't.
Incompetent bastard. He's a fun dude to drink with. Haku.
Oh, what a spine buster, my word.
Sweet Jesus, I tested that from here. What a spine buster by Haku Ross. Goes to that panted GBH neck wrench, Owen.
Well, ever popular with the newcomers it seems, just as it is with the old school. Oh wait. No way. Choke slam to Isaac Thompson.
What a choke slam that was. All the way to hell. That has to be it. That has to be it. It is. Haku Ross has just beaten Isaac Thompson in his first ever match in E.F.W. The shocks just keep on coming.
Well, I think those two matches right there prove that the new blood is just as fierce, just as competitive as the old.
Absolutely. I mean, what a debut by. Look at that strength. 259 pounds Owen with one arm. That's insane. That's completely insane.
Absolutely incredible
That is
stuff.
bare strength, man. Bare strength.
Wow.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen,
Definitely another one to keep an eye on here.
Haku Ross has arrived, and he has Ray Sullivan, the powerhouse, two-time All-American, in his corner. That is insane. What a debut.
What a debut indeed. Clearly making friends already.
I think Adrian Goldman may have just wet himself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our first of our two main events here tonight is for the E.F.W. World Heavyweight Championship of the World, and it will be Dallas Rage versus Wade Nelson in a ladder match. That is going to be off the page, Erwin. I mean, Nelson, he's already defended this title twice against Snake.
Well, yeah.
And beat Snake twice, a 7-time world champion.
And took it from the Reaper in a brutal pincell match.
Oh yeah, absolutely, the iconic classic E.F.W. Destruction pay-per-view where 8 men pitted their wits in a steel elimination chamber for the E.F.W. World Heavyweight Champion, and Wade Nelson with that enziguri heard around the world.
Absolutely brutal enziguri.
Beat the Reaper for the first time ever in his professional career and proved it could be done.
Once again for another week finds himself in some tough competition with his title on the line.
Absolutely, you definitely have to call Wade Nelson a fighting champion. Dallas Rage, 6'4", 290 pounds from San Antonio, Texas. Dallas Rage, skilled, athletic Texan. Don't let his size fool you, ladies and gentlemen, for 1 second. This young man can go. He's a lot quicker than he looks. It's Dallas Rage, and he's got the skill set to prove it. Wade Nelson is going to have a real challenge here, maintaining his run as E.F.W World Heavyweight Champion. And I think Dallas Rage really does deserve this opportunity at the big one, Erwin.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you think Dallas Rage is just going to be a brawler in there, then you're about to see something amazing. But if you think Wade Nelson is just going to roll over and hand that championship over, you've got another thing coming.
Wade Nelson stands in at 6 foot flat out and 240 from Fargo, North Dakota. And he is, of course, the current E.F.W World Heavyweight Champion. The championship stands above the ring here tonight. The only way to win this match is to climb that ladder, that steel weapon, and release those crispy-ass clasps to retain or win history here tonight at the compound at Conflict. And it's the E.F.W Men's World Heavyweight Championship on the line. This is going to be a good one.
I think it's going to get brutal.
Yes, it is. Chocks away. Dallas Rage and Wade Nelson kicking it off here. Oh, helicopter. Beautiful.
We'll have to be quick here against Dallas Rage, who can change a match in a heartbeat.
Absolutely. I mean, a great combination of both speed and power. Dallas Rage really can change the game with a blink of an eye, and Wade Nelson knows that and has gone right for the challenger here with a series of suplexes. That snap suplex there, taking down Rage in quick fashion. Oh, in the ropes and the drop kick. There we go. Beautiful by Wade Nelson, the current champion. I believe this is already his third title defence, though, and I don't think he's even had the title a month yet.
I believe you're right. I'm not quite sure how long he's had it.
What a hurricane rana by Nelson. Someone seemingly does not want Wade Nelson as World Heavyweight Champion.
27 days he has held that title.
3 title defences in 27 days. So he's essentially had, what, one every other week?
At least.
That's insane. Wade Nelson, the fighting champion, on the top rope, wanted to make an impact here.
And that's not to mention the non-title matches he's had as well.
Oh my word, what power, what strength, what a counter by Rage, guillotine. What tremendous ring presence by the challenger there, Erwin, to counter that, what looked like was going to be a hurricane rana from the top rope.
And the pendulum
what balance
shifts in favour of Dallas Rage. Oh, and a planting DDT.
Yeah, absolutely. Tremendous planning DDT by Dallas Rage. Feeling cocky now, starting to grow in confidence. Wade Nelson, though, putting a stop to that fairly quickly. Irish whip into the corner. Top rope he goes. Big hurricane rana, that one connected. Rage wasn't countering that one in a hurry. Sheer momentum took him over. Big elbow right to the heart of Rage.
Dallas Rage tried to get back into this thing, but
here we
Wade
go.
Nelson once again.
With that helicopter spin like manoeuvre, that unique hurricane rana from Wade Nelson, the current E.F.W World Heavyweight Champion, knows this could be his biggest rival to date. Dallas Rage,
Ladders yet to come into play.
a quick young buck. That's a really good point there. And the ladders have yet to come into play here tonight in this matchup. And you know how tricky that clasp is. I've said it so many times before. It's not a smash and grab, ladies and gentlemen. It takes time. Much like a woman. Wade Nelson on a roll here tonight.
Yeah, took Dallas Rage to the outside. Made sure he was down, and now introducing the ladders into the ring. But Rage back to one knee.
Dallas Rage and Nelson are kicking off here in a big way. Rage, guillotine. Climbs that ladder for the first time in this matchup. Goes for the belt. First attempt to get that title, ladies and gentlemen. First attempt to make his own slice of history. Nelson is there, chopping at the legs of the big Dallas Rage. Oh, kick to the spine there. Rage trying to donkey kick Nelson there, right in the face. This is a really interesting kind of attack here by both men. My word, again, Nelson furious. Nelson seemingly determined to knock Dallas Rage off that ladder, but Dallas Rage is holding on. Nelson knows he can't tip the weight there in. Finds to go over the other side. Rage is like King Kong. Oh, the Empire State Building. The people need to get out of the way. King Kong fell off the building. Wade Nelson. It's fighting back. What a snake eyes.
And again back to the attack of Dallas Rage. Going up to the
Top
top
rope.
rope.
Yes, frog splash here to the late great Eddie Guerrero. Viva la raza indeed for Wade Nelson. And all he has to do now is climb that ladder. Reach that title.
Oh, Wade, no.
Oh, come on, no, Wade, no.
Oh, coup de grace, double foot stomp.
Sweet Jesus, right in the heart.
Top row, off the top of the ladder, excuse me, my word.
Right into the chest cavity of Dallas Rage.
And now going.
Could have
for that
stopped the man's
title.
heart. Sweet Jesus. Sorry, Aaron, but my God, what a coup de grace that was.
Incredible, but Rage back to his feet somehow. Going up to the top of the ladder.
Oh, slam to the head, pushes him off. King comes back on top of the building and he's going for it again.
Nelson had some time to work at those clasps.
Bring back the biplanes. Call in the National Guard.
Rage could steal it here.
We could have a party tonight in Liverpool.
Nelson back to his feet,
Yes!
but Dallas Rage has unhooked it.
Well, whoever wanted Nelson to lose that championship, whoever it was, has got their wish here tonight after on his third defence in 27 days, after the hellacious amount of injuries, after the hellacious amount of attacks by just about everyone in the locker room. Nelson finally went one match too many, and tonight Dallas Rage has reaped the reward. We have a brand new World Heavyweight Champion, Owen.
Well, an incredible attempt at a defence and an incredible, if not short, reign from Wade Nelson there.
Yeah, I mean, it may have been a short reign, Owen, but I don't think anyone could deny the spirit or integrity that Wade Nelson brought to that E.F.W World Heavyweight Champion. He was indeed a fighting champion, and that's exactly what you want, and I hope Dallas Rage will continue that tradition of fighting champions here in E.F.W. to set ourselves aside from the other competition. Let's get our champions fighting every now and again. Wouldn't that be nice? Morgan Morales versus Sakamoto Dixon here tonight, the E.F.W World Champion. It's Dixon versus Morales. Our main event tonight for the Women's World title. We have been sporting our compound faithful here tonight. What an evening it's been. Live in Liverpool, 3,000 sellout crowd are live with us here tonight.
Well, Dallas Rage finds himself marked in history as the third ever E.F.W champion. Can Morgan Morales make it to the number 4 women's champion? Or will Sakamoto Dixon continue her reign, which is currently standing at 20 days?
It's a relatively short reign for the Queen of Strong Style.
So far. If she can keep this, well, we've all seen what Morgan Morales has done so far. It would seem if she can win this, then well, she's definitely going to hold that title for some time to come, if you ask me.
Well, our ring announcer, Francesca Sanchez, introduces Morgan Morales, who stands in at 5'3" and 135 pounds from Sacramento, California. the tough young lady from Sacramento, of course, brought into the business by her former mentor and best friend, Green Girl Dynamite, who she betrayed. Changed her opinion on the fans pretty quickly, Erwin, and let's be honest, ever since that moment, ever since she forgot about what these idiots think, she's been unstoppable.
Yeah, you're right. However,
The Queen of Strong Style.
if there was a brick wall to come up against in the women's division, this could well be it.
Well said, at 5'9" or 135 pounds from Bangkok, Thailand. Remember, Erwin, I taught you everything you know about broadcasting, but I didn't tell you everything I know about broadcasting. The mere fact that I had to audition was a sham, sir. And you know why I'm bringing this up now? Because Sakamoto Dixon has the longest entrance in E.F.W. history.
You've probably got a good time to get on your soapbox right here.
Get on my soap, how dare you? I am the voice. I am the voice of NEW. Outraged, absolutely outraged. I will be having words with Adrian about this. Oh yes, Max, do your booking stuff. Oh yeah, I'll do my talent relationship for your Goldie for no extra money. Yeah, I'm quite happy to do that for 72 hours a week. I think not.
Well, it looks like our new production team have been pushed as well, as one of them, Bruce, has passed out in the booth, which is why I'm chuckling in hysterics every minute.
Yeah, we have been told backstage that Goldman is actually losing his shit right now, which is quite funny. Hey, I've just signed a new contract, so if he does fire me, he still has to pay me, so fuck you, Adrian, fuck you. Then, like, Bruce passed out, essentially, and Goldman's, like, literally shitting bricks about it as we speak. It's fantastic. He got drunk. Oh god, it's really unprofessional. We are very sorry. We are very, very sorry. Sakamoto Dixon, 155 pounds from Bangkok, Thailand. At 5'9". I mean, my god, you battled for that title. Morgan Morales, what a challenge. What a challenger for the title. Once again, he's losing his shit. I'm sorry, Adrian.
Oh,
I'm sorry, alright. We just all had to vent for a second. It's been a very stressful day. Morgan Morales and Sakamoto Dixon will compete for the E.F.W. Women's Championship here tonight in what should be a tremendous main event here for the title. You alright there?
No.
Well, the former E.F.W. World Heavyweight Champion, as my broadcast partner composes himself, Morgan Morales is kicking off this matchup here in tremendous fashion with a great Hurricane Rana, and you didn't have to audition. I love that. That's fantastic.
And that's why I get to break down live. Oh dear.
German suplex by Morales. Well, you went, I went. It was. I blame you. I blame Bruce. God damn you, Bruce.
Why do you have to pass out?
Yeah. We're dropping production stuff like flies. What a big elbow there by Morales to the heart of Sakamoto Dixon. Right into the ropes. And a big clothesline by Morales. Almost taking off the head of the champion there. Big scoop slam against the ropes. Oh, what an elbow to the heart of Morales. Oh, excuse me, of Dixon by Morales.
Yeah, in all my hysterics, Morales is on an absolute rampage against the champion here. Absolutely incredible.
Incredibly one-sided start to this matchup. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Morales has been on fire in the opening sequence here. Leg scissors and an elbow to the head of Dixon. Over the top rope.
Complete control. I mean, I've never seen Sakamoto Dixon rocked like this before. Not even against Farrier.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Dixon has been took to the limit a few times by Patterson, Violet and Farrier, the former champion, just to name a few. And I have never, ever seen her dominated like this, Erwin. Morales is looking really impressive against the... Oh, my word, what a corkscrew legs... Well, a corkscrew, I think it was a leg scissor, like kind of...
Leg sweep.
Leg sweep, thank you. Corkscrew leg sweep, there we go. The word was in there somewhere by Dixon. The Queen of Strong Style, showing exactly why she... Oh my god. She literally lives for this. Outside, causing pain. Sakamoto Dixon's playhouse, Erwin. Oh my word.
Oh, yeah, and of course. She can stay out there as long as she wants. If it's a count out, she wins.
The first ever women's winner.
Well, she retains.
Of the Japanese first ever women's Japanese death match. It was
wait.
what?
Oh my word!
What the hell?
In a complete misjudgment.
Morales.
Sakamoto Dixon rolled
Holy
Morgan Morales in the ring, and the 10 count went up.
Well, a liberal 10 count was going on as we were calling the action. And yeah, Dixon, I think, thought she had another second there to get herself back in the ring, but Turner counted her out.
And she's furious here.
Dixon has failed to reach the count of 10. We have a new women's champion, Owen.
God.
What controversy! Morgan Morales has just beaten Sakamoto Dixon.
And what a way to win it!
What an end to the conflict! Morgan Morales, our new women's champion by countout, has just beaten Dixon.
Yeah, Dixon cannot believe this. I'm sure we're going to hear more about this one tomorrow.
There's absolute chaos at ringside, ladies and gentlemen. What a conflict it's been. Thank you for joining us. Good night.